It may not be Broadway, but it takes a lot to pull off a successful piece of college theater. Between finding interested students, casting, hiring outside professionals, and the limitations regarding budget and rehearsal time, it can be next to impossible to pull off a successful college production. However, this past week, the Manhattan College Players took on Stephen Sondheim's iconic musical comedy, Company, and gained not only a standing ovation, but a ticket to the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival. Rehearsals for this particular production began in early February and lasted until just hours before opening night on April 16, 2015.
You know, the past several times you and I have got together, I have had shameful hangovers. Abominable! We may be doing permanent damage. Think of that? I don't know what to think about the fact that you only drink with me.
John Carraro, a Manhattan College senior, not only stars in Company as the main character Bobby, but also leads the players as producer.
Hair flip until all the way till you get to the next platform. Keep full back, flipping your hair around until you
review my lines, dance steps, lyrics, blocking. I got to Smith. I set all my props, my costumes, double check it all. Do my hair, get the costume, decompress for about 5 or so minutes, and get ready to go.
Yes. Why? Did somebody tell you that I didn't?
No. Oh, but look! This is just precious.
It is, isn't it? I never really looked at it.
Emmett Downing, a professional choreographer and current grad student at the Pratt School in Brooklyn, was brought in to choreograph this dance-heavy show.
First, I like to do a little period research, so I look up dance numbers, I look up popular artists from the time period. I try to get a sense of, the vibe of the movement, the kind of feeling it has behind it. And then I try to listen to some of the recordings, like different ones, preferably, so I can get a couple different points of view. I just really envision it in my head. It sounds a little corny, but I try to connect the movements to who the characters are, what kind of story they're trying to tell, and try to obviously weave it into the rest of the story and everything the director's doing.
What would we do without you? How would we ever get through? Who would have come into for hours, drinking the flowers, we're like the flute? Who can be dressed in a suit? Who'll take the kids to the zoo? Who is so dear, and who is so deep, and who will keep you occupied when I'm on the sleep? How would we ever get through? What would we do without you?
It takes over 2 months for the cast and crew of over 30 people to move from rehearsals in their black box theater to the larger performance space in the college's Smith Auditorium. Over 400 people attended the Players' production of Company this past week, and the Manhattan College Players expect that number to grow as they continue to put on more plays and musicals in the coming years. Break a leg.
Ring store chimes, in comes Company.